Hey, it's Avery here. Welcome back to another video on my channel. In this video specifically, I'm going to be doing my honest review for Kartra in 2021. I'm going to go over all the features that Kartra has to offer, and also I'm going to talk about why I picked up this exact software right here and why you should do the same if you are someone that is growing a business online, if you have a product or service to sell, if you have your own training program, if you are an affiliate marketer or network marketer, whatever it is that you have to sell or promote online. I'm going to go over exactly why I believe Kartra is hands down the best tool to have in your arsenal if you want to grow a long-term business online, right? So without further ado, let's actually get right into it. So I want to first and foremost talk about what actually made me check out Kartra and why I decided to pick it up over other softwares, right? So prior to using Kartra, prior to getting this tool, I was previously using another sales funnel builder known as ClickFunnels. This was the sales funnel builder that I'd been using from early 2019 all the way up until just recently. I was using this, and in addition to ClickFunnels, this was like the sales funnel builder that I was using. I was also using an email autoresponder known as Aweber, and in addition to this, I was also using a tracking software called ClickMagick. This one I actually still do have active, but I have canceled Aweber and ClickFunnels. But the thing that got me interested in Kartra was that I heard that Kartra actually does all of these things very well, right? So very much like ClickFunnels, Kartra is another sales funnel builder, which is very similar to this, except Kartra has a lot more to offer, which I'll, of course, go over in this video. They also have their very own email autoresponder built into the platform, so you could write out your own emails, you could build up a list, you could send out broadcasts, you could add a follow-up series and that type of stuff. And then also, I believe they do have their own tracking system as well, although in my case, I haven't personally tested that yet, right? So this I am still on right here, but this is what I was primarily using prior to getting Kartra, right? So when I first heard about Kartra, when I first tested it out for the first time, initially it did take a little bit of time to kind of get the hang of it. However, after using it for a little bit, kind of playing around with it, I just fell in love with this exact software, and then just almost immediately within the next day or so, I went ahead and I canceled my ClickFunnels account, and I also canceled my Aweber account, and there's a very good chance that I might cancel my ClickMagick account as well, although I'm still kind of figuring that out as of right now. But I want to go ahead and talk about exactly what Kartra has to offer and exactly what I'm using it for in my business. So you can decide for yourself at the end of this video if you want to check this out. And if you decide that it's for you, then I'll, of course, talk about how you can try this out for free for 14 days if you, of course, are interested in checking out this exact software, right? So Kartra is an all-in-one marketing software that allows you to do various different things. Of course, the main thing that it has right here is it is a sales funnel builder, very much like ClickFunnels. So with Kartra, you could actually build out your own capture pages, your own sales pages, your own, pages like that, with your own sales funnels with this exact platform right here. And just to give you an idea in terms of some of the pages that I put together, if I open up, for example, my AJS series opt-in page right here, I'll go ahead and get the link to that page. And then from here, I'll grab my link, I'll open it up in a new tab, and this is one of the pages that I built using the Kartra platform, right? So simple opt-in form right here, I'll go ahead and opt in. So I opt in right here using one of my emails. Yes, I want instant access. And then from here, this is the entire funnel that I have right here, right? So I've got one video that I give away, or 4 videos that I give away for free, and then it leads into my #1 recommended program, right? So the person goes through here, they want to check out the program, they see this other video that I have right here where I go over exactly what the program's all about, and if they want to check it out, then they can simply check out the exact program right here, right? So this, of course, leads them to the main program that I'm currently promoting as of right now, and they could, check that out right here, right? So this is just an example of one of the funnels that I built out within of Kartra. But if we go back to the page section right here, if we click on Create New Page, this will give you a bunch of different options of different pages you can create, right? So with this, you get to start with a blank canvas if you want to. If you just want to start from scratch, you could do that. Otherwise, you have various templates from squeeze pages, you have video sales pages, you have thank you pages, you have long sales pages, coming soon pages, product launch pages. I mean, the list pretty much goes on here. There's a lot of different things you could do. And with each of these pages, you have multiple different templates you could simply, just pick and then just model off of, right? So it's very much like your simple drag and drop builder. You just type in whatever text that you want. You could add whatever elements in. You want to drag in a video, for example. You go to the elements section. You just drag it in there, and it's something where I don't want to go too deep in it because I don't want this video to get too long. But if you of course play around with it, then eventually you'll of course get the hang of it. And that's one thing I will say with each of these different softwares is that the best way to learn any of them is actually by testing it out yourself and really using it. They do have some training, which I'll kind of go over a little bit later on in this video, but the best way to learn it is really to just, actually go into it, right? So the next thing that I use Kartra for is I use it to build my email list, right? So here are some of the broadcasts that I sent out to my list so far, and this is just within just the last month or two. So we've got different broadcasts I've sent out. Also, I have my email follow-up series that I built. So there's 2 of them that I currently have for 2 different lists that I'm building. And if I open up one of them right here, like for example, for the main offer that I'm promoting, I click on edit. This will bring up a list of the different emails that I have pre-written, right? So it loads it up, and these are the emails that go out within the next 7 days that someone of course opts into my form right here, right? So these emails are written one time, and they are automatically being sent out from Kartra. Now, the thing that I absolutely love about Kartra's email autoresponder is that it's known to have one of the best deliverability rates out there. And not only that, it's also super in detail, right? So there's still a lot of things that I'm learning about this as well. I'm not like a complete expert when it comes to Kartra. However, there's a lot of really cool things you could do that are typically more for more advanced autoresponders, like ones like Entreport or Infusionsoft, where you have to pay quite a bit for that. With this, you're getting it included with the sales funnel builder, right? So you could do things like you could segment your list. You could target very specific leads based on certain actions that they take in, which is really good. And it's a really great way to, of course, build up rapport much easier that way, right? So Kartra does a really great job at simplifying things. You could also do SMS marketing with this as well, although that's not something that I've personally dove into myself as of yet, but it is another thing you could do with this exact software right here. Third thing that I do with it is I actually host my own videos on here, right? So one of the best things about Kartra, something that I absolutely love about this is that you could actually host your own videos on here, right? So with ClickFunnels, the one that I was using prior, you could host videos from you could embed a video from YouTube, Vimeo, or Wistia, and that's a great way to, of course, have a video on your page. However, the one downside with using YouTube is that although it is free, people can easily click on a recommended video that pops up. They can get taken off of ClickFunnels, and you don't really want that. For Vimeo and Wistia, you have to pay additional money for that. But with Kartra, you actually get it included for free, right? So there is no additional cost to hosting your own videos on this platform. And it's just much more convenient for the long term, right? So this is another thing that I absolutely love about Kartra. And one more thing that I want to go over here is they actually have their own training in here, right? So if you are someone who is completely brand new and you are just testing this out for the first time and you want some more guidance on how to use this exact software, they do have some additional training in here that'll show you much more in detail about each different feature that Kartra has, right? So if you come up to the top right up here, where it has this little training portal icon, you click that, it'll bring you to this page right here. And when you go to the index tab and you click on home right here, this will take you to all the different posts in here, right? So let's say, for example, that you want to learn about tracking, right? This is something I'm actually interested in as well, is their tracking software. You could simply click on that right there, and then they have a video that goes in detail about how to use tracking, right? They even have a written tutorial as well with pictures, so you could easily find out how to use tracking for yourself. And that's a great way to, of course, track where your leads are coming from, where your sales are coming from, how many opt-ins you're getting from the traffic that you're sending. And it's a great way to kind of know exactly what's going on overall in your business, right? So this is obviously a very important thing. If you want to be able to scale your business up properly, you want to know exactly where your leads and sales are coming from. If you are just kind of, if you're just kind of doing multiple things at once and you're getting, you're getting some sales, but you don't really know where it's coming from, that's really difficult to know what to really focus on, right? So that is why having a tracking software is very critical, right? So again, ClickMagick is really good for this. I pay like $17 a month. They recently increased the price as well for for new people, but Kartra you actually get included for free, right? So you don't have to pay any additional money for this if you don't want to, right? So this is something I'm actually very interested in myself. But one more thing that I want to go over, and this is something I didn't actually have in my little script right here, is you could actually build out your own membership sites. And this is something I'm just recently starting to experiment with myself. In fact, there was one that I started building just last night, which is going to be for my members that come in to the program that I'm recommending. And with this, you could actually build out your very own like training portal site, right? So people will be able to go ahead, they'll be able to create like their own membership. They'll be able to watch the different training videos that you have in order, and it's a great way to, of course, provide some additional value that way, right? So obviously I don't want to go too much into detail right here, but it's pretty cool. It's another really great feature that they have right here. Now I want to go over exactly what the pricing is with Kartra, right? So obviously with Kartra they have multiple different membership levels you can come in at, but of course right here I want to start with I want to talk mainly about the starter membership, right? So if you're on this video right now, chances are you would be best off starting with this plan right here, the starter plan. And with this, compared to all the other tools out there like ClickFunnels, I was paying $97 a month for. Aweber, I was paying an additional like $20 per month. ClickMagick, I was paying $17 per month. However, with Kartra, rather than having to pay $100 for ClickFunnels and then 20 and then 20 and then like more for other softwares out there, with this you get all these features that I went over for just $99 a month only, which is just insanely underpriced in my opinion, because of just the amount of stuff that you're getting. And if you want to check this out for yourself, I'm going to have a link down below. You can simply check it out for yourself. And if you want to get a free trial to this, actually, if you want to try this out for free for 14 days, all you have to do is come to this page, which is going to be linked down below. And what you want to do is you want to slowly, after like staying on the page for like 15 seconds, you want to slowly hover your mouse all the way to the top left, and then this will come up right here where you could actually try it out for yourself for only $1, right? So if you want to get the 14-day trial, you just go through here, you click on yes, and then you can start your membership just right there. All right, so that is pretty much everything that I want to go over regarding Kartra. Again, if you want to check this out for yourself, there is going to be a link down below where you can try this out for yourself. And if you don't like it for whatever reason, you could always just cancel before the before the actual payments start kicking in. And that way, you really have nothing to lose, right? So hopefully you have enjoyed this video. If you did, if you got lots of value here, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and take care.